Luka Delic, sacrament, bro. Skalius, man. All right, okay. Let's start with the Champions League, Luka.
Okay.
So, yesterday was Barca versus Inter. And before that, Tuesday, it was PSG versus Arsenal. I want to start with PSG versus Arsenal. Let's start with PSG versus Arsenal. The first 30 minutes, PSG were dominating the shit out of Arsenal. Like, the first 30 minutes, I was watching the game. In my head, I was like, holy fucking shit, this team's going to destroy Barca if they meet Barca in the final. I'm like, they're playing against Arsenal like they're little kids. Every single player was amazing. In the first 30 minutes of PSG versus Arsenal for PSG, the first 30 minutes, it was insane for PSG. Like, literally, it was insane. And then, let's say the next 15 minutes for the first half, Arsenal were getting a bit better. It was more tighter. And then the second half, we saw, okay, you know what? Arsenal are still good. They're good, and PSG are also really good. But the first 30 minutes, if they could play like that for an entire 90 minutes, that's insane. From PSG, they play very well, of course, with all their players, like we said so many times, Ousmane Dembele, Bradley Barcola, Kvaratskhelia. I mean, all those players are phenomenal. In midfield, their midfielder is really good also. Arsenal, that game weren't the best. Plus, they played at Arsenal. So they could have played a bit better, in my opinion. But that game, PSG, man, they were on fire. First 30 minutes, especially, man, they're really fucking good, man.
I didn't have the time to watch the full game, so I only watched the highlights because I was very busy at work. But from what I saw in the highlights, like PSG were dominating in the first half hour, like you said. But then Arsenal were playing way better the last.
Not way better. It was more equal. That's what I would say.
Yeah, but they were saying like they were creating more chances and playing more. But I almost feel like because these two clubs, like Arsenal and PSG, it's like they have a lot of fans, like passionate fans, but they've never won anything.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like in that case, it's not like a Real Madrid, like they're proven, they won a lot of times, and the fan base know that they win. So when they play home, they're confident. I feel like Arsenal, when they play home, they're like stressed.
They felt a little bit like some imposters. Like, we're here, but should we really be here?
But not also that, maybe just like, because I feel like they're more afraid to choke than to win.
Yeah. So you're very conservative, like defensive.
If they even would have played that first game in Paris Saint-Germain, I feel like Paris will be like that too. Like, fuck, we cannot choke in front of our home crowd.
I don't know, because Paris, I think Paris is going to pass. I think Paris is going to win against Arsenal. But I understand your point that how I see it is because they're not Real Madrid. So they don't have the same mentality. Yes, they won against Real Madrid. They're in the semifinals, like it or not. They're there. But they still don't have the same culture and the same mentality that a big club like Real Madrid has. They don't have the big club mentality. Although Arsenal, they won many Premier League titles. I think they're the second Premier League team with the most titles. But they never won a Champions League. So maybe that's like new for them. You know, we're here. It's like fear because you don't know, you've never been there. So it's fear of the unknown. You fear the unknown. Real Madrid, they've been there so many fucking times. It's like, this is like our cup in a way. But I feel like the second game could still be really tight because, like I said, it's only the first 30 minutes that PSG were clearly better than Arsenal. After that, you could say that Arsenal were better, like you said, or you can say it was equal, but you couldn't say that PSG were better in the second half. The first half, when Dembele scored and everything, man, it was amazing. Like how they played PSG, man. But I think PSG is gonna pass that game.
I don't think as convincingly as you. I think either one can pass because I feel like I said, I feel like both teams when they play home, it's not really home field advantage. I feel it's like more the team is afraid to choke because in that first game they were like both playing conservatively. They weren't playing like as free and as going. I think because Arsenal, they have a passionate fan base. They don't want to lose or choke or make a mistake. So everyone's like, fuck, like slow things down. And I think like PSG too, they're not really supposed to be there. So like I think man, Arsenal can go in the second game confident that they weren't playing good and playing good at the end. And I think PSG maybe I don't know, like they're both young teams, right? They aren't really supposed to be there. So
all young players. Well, mostly young players, of course.
I feel like they're playing more, they're afraid to lose than let's go win it. Like, perfect comparison, Barca versus Inter. Inter went up 2-0, but you know how Barcelona play with so much swag and confidence. I was like, man. Like
but it's still young players.
Yeah, I know, but they have like a different, like their
confidence
team is different.
Level,
like, you feel it.
And
like,
they have better skills. I mean,
of course.
If you look, only the fact that they have Pedri, the best midfielder in the world, and then they have Lamine Yamal, the best winger in the world, and they have Rafinha, one of the best wingers in the world. I mean, Pedri's better than any PSG midfielder. Vitinha is amazing. I'm looking at the squad that played against Arsenal. Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and Neves. All three of them are amazing. But Pedri, bro, he's better than all of them. So I feel like Barca, yes, they have a young team like PSG and Arsenal, but their quality is better. I feel like their quality is better.
And you see, like, when they play so aggressive, and they were down 2-0, but, like, the players didn't look stressed out, and they were still playing and attacking, and then fucking Lamine scored a
Screamer, man. Crazy, that guy,
and
man. Lamine Yamal, man.
Fucking Inter had, like, three guys on him the whole time, man, and he played such a good game, and then Rafinha scored a fucking crazy goal, and, like, the whole time, like, they were down 2-0, I'm like, no, man, like, Barcelona aren't losing, man. I knew they were going to come back, but they let in 2 fucking stupid goals.
No, what I was pissed because, like it or not, they scored 2 goals. And even the game, I mean, Barca played better, but they didn't win. I mean, how many times in history of football did a team play better than the other team, but the other team won and the other team passed?
It
Fucking
happens.
Portugal 2016.
It happens with Italy too.
No, so it happens a lot. So you cannot just say, oh, they play better, don't worry. At the end, it's only 2 games. It's not like an NHL, NBA, whatever. They play 7 games, so there's way more chances that the best team always passes. Even there, I'm sure there can be a fluke or whatever. But when it's only 2 games, it's not always the best team that passes. And when it's 1 game, like in the World Cup, how many times do we see like the worst team? And not only are they worse, but they play the game worse. But then, like, with some luck, they score 1 goal and then they defend the entire game and then they pass. Fucking France versus Portugal, the final. Portugal scored 1 goal, like it was the gayest goal ever. And then they just defended the entire time. Ronaldo got injured. And then they won the Euro. Like it or not, no one's going to remember France 2016. Everyone's going to remember Portugal winning the Euro. So I feel like, yes, PSG and Arsenal, maybe it's a bit, I feel like, I don't know which game is tighter though. I feel like PSG and Arsenal, it's more tight than Inter and Barca. Maybe in results, it's Barca and Inter because it's 3-3. But I feel like the next game, Barca's going to play way better. And with Lamine Yamal, I mean, I made a story. I mean, everyone who follows me on Instagram, my personal account, bro, the goal he scored, holy shit, bro, he took the ball. He's 17, guys. 17. Not 20, not 21. Bellingham is 21, and we're like, oh my God, he's so young. He's 17. 17. He can't, like, if he was in Quebec, he couldn't go out in a nightclub to drink alcohol. He couldn't. We wouldn't let him in. Like, Matt Perry's a bouncer, he wouldn't let him in. He'll be like, no, bro, you're too young. But he's fucking dominating. I saw like
it's crazy, bro.
I saw like a post, someone saying, we have a teenager dominating dads, like players who are dads, and there's like a guy with 17 years old who's dominating them.
Honestly, more time passes, more, I think he's going to be a GOAT, man.
One of the GOATs.
Well, he's gonna be one of the GOATs.
That's the thing. It's way too young because he's only 17. But what's crazy is he already played 100 games for Barcelona at 17. But not to be against him, but to play a little bit the devil's advocate. And this time and day, it's a bit different. Players before, they wouldn't play so many games. And also when you were younger, you wouldn't be given so many opportunities. And of course, Lamine Yamal came in a perfect situation where there isn't any other right winger. Let's say if Messi was still in Barca, he wouldn't be starting a right winger. You know what I mean? So, but doesn't change the fact he's only 17, played 100 games, won the Euro. He's going to win the La Liga probably. He's going to win a Champions League probably. 17 years old. I mean, he could also probably win the Ballon d'Or. I know they're not going to give it to him because he's 17, but if we look at meritocracy, he's top 3 easily. Him and Pedri, easily.
Like I know you always say like, oh, he's 17, and another 17-year-old guy can come and like, yeah, I'm hyped now. And you remember, oh, Luka, remember when you're talking about Mbappe 2018 in the World Cup? But this is different, Andre. This is like the guy's 17 and fucking Simone Inzaghi is telling the players like go 3 on him at once, and they can't even stop him. And it's like this guy is like this is once in a generation talent. Like it's. I think he's gonna be one of the best football players of all time. But anything can happen. He can get injured or whatever, But if he continues like this, imagine in just 3 years how good he's gonna be. Yeah. He's gonna be destroying teams.
Yeah, but he already is destroying teams.
And imagine how crazy it is that Barca went from Messi to Lamine, bro, with only like 2 years in between. Yeah. Sweet.
And they're both from La Masia.
Jesus, bro.
They're both from La Masia. Messi was from La Masia. Lamine Yamal is from La Masia. Now, Lamine Yamal, only 17. Now, of course, we talked about it so many times, but he deserved it. I mean, he's fucking one of the best players right now.
Who else do you want to talk about?
But this is the difference. When you talked about Mbappe, what I was always saying is the way he won a World Cup when he was 18, 19, right?
Yeah.
Mbappe.
And he was the best player on the team.
Yeah, he was, on France. Him and probably like Pogba.
Yeah.
But when I watched him play, that's why I said he can't be one of the GOATs because of the way he plays. Circumstances made him win the World Cup. He's in France.
Good team.
Amazing team. Like, you need a team to win. It's not tennis. It's not 1v1. It's a team. It's 11v11. You need a team. So everything happened, circumstances that he won the World Cup. And of course, him being 19. But when I watched him play, it's not like Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is way more talented than Kylian Mbappe. Way more talented.
Even now.
Yeah, of course. No, he's way more gifted than Mbappe. Mbappe was never as gifted as Lamine Yamal. Never, like, Mbappe is 50% of Neymar. Lamine Yamal is maybe equal to Neymar in talent. Maybe, I don't know, because Neymar was phenomenal talent. Like, I don't know.
You're changing a lot your opinion on Lamine.
No. He's never gonna. He doesn't have the talent of Messi because the way Messi runs with the ball and dribbles with the ball, Lamine doesn't run with the ball.
I'm just saying, like, you should take a timeline of in time the last year.
Yeah, I know.
Which said about Lamine, and as time passes, you're changing your opinion to more say that Lamine is a GOAT.
And the reason why is because he's only 17. I can't say he's a GOAT.
No, but like the more time passes, the more your opinion is like, holy fuck.
No, he's amazing. But what I'm saying is, on the pitch, when I watch him play, the way he runs with the ball, whatever, it's not as good as Messi. And I'm never gonna say his talent is as good as Messi.
No one says that. No one says saying that.
I'm just then affirming it that his potential, he cannot be as good as Messi was because Messi played the ball better. He played the sport better than Lamine Yamal did at that age or whatever age. Messi was just better. Like that natural talent, that potential.
You can talk about Lamine being good without saying that, like, no one is saying that Messi is better than Lamine. And I know, like...
That Lamine is better than Messi.
No one is saying that Lamine is better than Messi. When we start talking about Lamine, you don't need to be said that, of course, Messi is going to be better. Like, of course. Like, it doesn't need to be said
I heard Inzaghi saying that this someone of this talent is born once every 50 years. Messi was born in 1987.
No, but maybe he said 50, but like every generation, that's what he wanted to say.
No, so that's why because I don't know what he wanted to say, but if we go on what he said, Messi is more talented. Like, pure talent and whatever, he's better. But Lamine Yamal, he's like... He can finish top 10 of all time.
He can finish top 5. He can finish top 3 for me.
No, I can't top 3 of all time. I don't know, because that's the thing.
So young, man.
It's to make predictions like that at this age, it's so like crazy to make predictions, but we have to.
But what he's doing is crazy.
It is. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
He was by far, he's at Barca Inter, he's by far the best player for me.
Yeah.
Like, I know Rafinha is gonna win the Ballon d'Or, but he's playing even better than Rafinha. Like, he should win the Ballon d'Or this year. Him or Dembele for me.
No, because Rafinha was amazing. Because of recency bias, you gotta remember the season started in September.
I understand.
So you gotta take from September to May, June. Rafinha was amazing. Pedri also is amazing midfielder, like the best midfielder on planet Earth. And maybe you can also say that he's maybe the best player on planet Earth. Pedri is that good. So I don't know, but there's definitely, like, for me, Rafinha, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, and Dembele. But do you remember how we talked about Cole Palmer? And Cole Palmer is still the amazing fucking talent.
He's gone cold now a little bit.
But his talent remains.
Yeah.
Like, let's not forget, he can take the ball and dribble past a lot of players like Lamine Yamal. His passing is amazing. Lamine Yamal's passing is also amazing with the outside of his left foot.
Always with the outside of his foot.
Yeah, I know, he loves it.
Have with that?
Not because he's right winger, so if you want to do it quick, you do it outside.
But he does crazy passes with the exterior.
His passing, his vision is amazing. His dribbling is amazing. An amazing player. Now, if I have to make a big prediction, I mean, he's only 17. So many fucking things can happen. Who knows? But
based off what you see,
Messi, Maradona, Ronaldinho, man, I don't think that he's gonna touch them. But hey, maybe I'm wrong, man. People, the way they talk about Lamine Yamal, man.
Everyone. And then I'm having fun right now on Instagram. I'm always sending you now because, like, everyone, more and more people are like, what the fuck, man?
Erling Haaland posted a story. He's like, yo, this guy is phenomenal. Like, let me go pull up what you sent me.
But there's only more and more.
Like, I got some stats that you sent me. At 17 years old, Messi had 9 games, 1 goal, 0 assists. Ronaldo had 19 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. Lamine Yamal has 100 games, 22 goals, and 33 assists at 17 years old.
And he's playing and they lights out.
And then they ask here, do you think Lamine Yamal has what it takes to become a GOAT?
Right.
To become one of the GOATs, yes. To become the GOAT, I don't think so.
We'll see.
We'll see, of course.
Yeah.
But if I have to make a bet right now, someone puts a gun to my head, say, you got to make a bet right now, I would say he can be easily one of the GOATs, but not the GOAT, which is Lionel Messi.
Maybe not, but I think he's gonna he's gonna be football.
Or
man.
Inzaghi said, and I quote him, that you sent me again, talents like Yamal are born once every 50 years, Simone Inzaghi.
Yeah.
Then you see a picture of him with 3 players around him.
Bro,
Phenomenal
he's
player,
crazy
man.
good,
Yeah,
man.
no,
I don't
he's
understand how good he is. It's so insane, man.
yeah, he's amazing, man. And so I think that game, the next game is at Inter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, next game is at Inter in Milan, San Siro. Did they change the name of the stadium?
I don't know. I think it's still San Siro.
Because I think they changed it. Maybe they didn't change the
That's
name.
legendary name, man. You can't change that.
Yeah, but I think they changed the look like completely.
Oh, it's possible.
But
They
it's a
renovated-
legendary look.
No, I think when I went to Italy in September, they were renovating it.
San Siro, it's still San Siro Stadium. Yeah, they're gonna renovate it, but it's a legendary look.
Yeah,
This
San
look,
Siro, yeah.
It's
San
a
Siro is
legendary look,
legendary
man.
stadium.
Yeah, I'm happy I saw it before you renovated.
Yeah.
So next game's there. I think that Barca are gonna pass, not easily, and why? Because I think it's gonna be like the first game. Barca had the ball constantly. Let me pull up the possession percentage, but they held the ball constantly. Inter are known to defend. And when you look at their 3 goals, they were defending, counter-attack goal. Or a cross,
Or the
whatever.
2 headers, no? 2 headers from Dumfries.
No, one like volley and one header.
Yeah, from corners.
Yeah. Like, look at the overview of that game. It was match stats. 19 shots from Barca, 7 shots from Inter. 9 shots on target for Barca, 3 for Inter. And 3 goals, 3 shots on
Yeah.
target. Possession. Bro, that's crazy.
80.
72% Barca, 28% Inter. That's crazy. Passes made that game. Barca made 683 passes. Inter, 271. 3 times more passes. I mean, almost 3 times. It's crazy.
They played 10 times better.
Yeah. The only reason it's 3-3 is because they defend very well, Inter. They defend very well. Dembele.
But look, Inter, it's an Italian team. man.
Yamal, yeah.
Like, how the fuck
Their culture. Italian culture, as much as Joga Bonito is Brazilian culture, Italian culture is defending. And when it comes to soccer, football, that's their culture,
How
Italian.
come is that? Why is that Italians' way?
I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
Like in Brazil, I understand because Brazilians like
They like
we went to
dancing,
Brazil,
yeah.
like they like dancing. They like everyone has like a funky hair and tattoos. Like they're more like a stylistic.
They're flamboyant.
But in Italy, like I don't understand why they're defending. Maybe because Italians are like honorable. You're like defending. It's like honorable. Like defend.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe that's why.
I know Germans. They're like disciplined
And but they play counter attack with their guy. I like peak German football is nice to watch.
but also very disciplined.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're structured. Like
Yeah.
like the football teams follow like the country's identity.
Of course,
It's weird.
it's all about culture, society, sociology.
Yeah.
It's all about like I said, Brazil. They love joga bonito, drinking, having fun. They're gonna play on the pitch, having fun.
same.
Risky, whatever. Germans, disciplined people.
Go attack.
Front, train. The attack. That's how they play football. Maybe Italians like honor,
Honor, defend, be a man.
like Christianity, whatever.
yeah.
English football. Bring like aggressive. Bring it up front.
Yeah.
Not too
Like
much
defense.
technique. Spanish tiki taka. Very Spanish football is very like IQ. Like with all the best. Like if you look at all the managers right now, Pep Guardiola, Lucho Enrique. Who's the manager of Arsenal? He's also Spanish.
Mikel Arteta.
Mikel Arteta and Lucho Enrique, they're Spanish. Pep Guardiola, I mean, so many
It's funny,
Spanish
like, the
coaches are
last-
good.
The team of Spain that won 2008, 2010, 2012. Now they're playing the
Vincent
same way.
Del Bosque.
Now they're playing
yeah.
the same way, but they don't have none of the same players. It's like the same team.
Culture, yeah.
It's culture, man.
Spanish football is very recent football. Like, very recently did it become really good. And it's very IQ football. Like, I think maybe they have the biggest IQ football when they play. Like, Brazil are more flamboyant and probably better.
I think Argentina too. Like they play
Yeah.
like a Spanish way.
No, yeah. Argentina now, man, their team, and they have big chance of winning the World Cup again, man.
That would be insane, huh?
No, they're really good, man.
That would be insane winning again. It's only next year, man. I'm so excited for that tournament.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
know,
be
man.
insane,
It's gonna be here in North America also.
Yeah.
But so Arsenal, PSG, I'm gonna say PSG are passing.
But fuck it. That for me is a coin toss. It could be Arsenal or PSG. I don't know. I'm gonna see PSG because it will be like they have more talent on
PSG,
attack,
yeah.
and they're more fun to watch.
And Kvara is good, man. He proved it again, man. I think in PSG, he's the most like slept on. Maybe not. Because I feel like Desire Doué and Debel are more flashy, when they dribble.
The way they play.
Yeah, because Desire Doué, bro, sometimes he skills too much. Like, and then he loses the ball. I'm like,
Yeah, but
"Jeez."
he's still young. He's still 19,
Yeah, of
right?
course, yeah.
But he has insane skill with dribbling, bro.
Yeah.
His dribbling is crazy,
His
bro.
skills are crazy.
Insane, bro.
Rafinha is second now for the goal scorer in UEFA Champions League. He's probably going to finish first. First is still the guy from Dortmund, Gurasi.
I think he has the most goals, assists
that's-
in a Champions League season ever.
He has
For
8
Barcelona.
assists,
In 12
goals, so
12
20.
goals.
Maybe because,
That's insane,
but
bro.
they still played way more games
Yeah,
than
sure.
before because of how they changed the format.
Yeah.
So now EPL, Liverpool won. It's finished like they won. I mean, they deserved it. Even though they got kicked out of the Champions League. And in the beginning of the podcast, beginning of the season, we were saying constantly, your Liverpool, man, are dangerous. Liverpool are going to win the Champions League if we had to put a bet. I said many times that Barca have to fear Liverpool because of the way they play and they're so talented and so skillful. They're so good. They won the league after 34 games played with 82 points. Really good. And I still feel like some people are saying that it's a bad season for them because they were kicked out of the Champions League and they lost against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is. They won the league. Winning the Premier League is really hard, especially Man City won it 7 times in the past 6 years. And the only time that someone else won it before Liverpool winning it was Liverpool. So it was Man City, Liverpool, Man City, and then Liverpool again. So I feel like this season wasn't as good as I thought Liverpool were going to be, but he still won the league. So I think it's a good season for Liverpool.
Yeah, sure. And now we're going to see next year how they're going to be. Questions around Mo Salah. I know they gave him an extension, right?
Yeah, he signed a contract, yeah.
But, getting older and
How old is he, Mohamed Salah? I think he's like 32. 32. He's going to be 33 in June.
Yeah.
He has 2 more years.
Yeah, but maybe not at peak anymore, He's going to start slowing down
He's
a little
only
bit.
32.
I think Virgil van Dijk is also older.
Yeah, he's got to be older also, yeah.
So I think they went inside a lot of good young players.
33.
But I think Arne Slot's a really good coach. I think they'll figure it out.
He's born 8th of July, Van Dijk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 33. He's going to be he's 9 years old, especially 9 years older than me. Yeah. I think their team is still really good. They have young players. But Salah is still young. 32, not young, but 32. He still has 2 or 3 years, I think. Van Dijk, Van Dijk's a center back. He can play longer.
You see, Man City, they kicked out De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, and they're still
really.
Yeah, they're not.
Where are they going?
They're not coming back from Man City. They're out.
Oh,
Bernardo Silva
free
and
agent.
Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, they're because they're 32 and of course they're still good, but they're not at peak of what Man City wants to be.
De Bruyne, 33. Yeah, he's gonna be 34.
So he's still very good, but he's not the top anymore. Even Bernardo. So even Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk, and they're not top anymore. They're very good, but they're not top.
Aston Villa are looking to acquire Kevin De Bruyne.
I don't think he'll go there. I think he'll go for a better team.
If he went to Aston Villa, that would be really good for Aston Villa.
Yeah, sure.
They played. They reached quarterfinals in Champions League. With adding De Bruyne could be really good for them.
Unai Emery, and I think he does a good job over there. So.
They're really good, but I don't. I mean, De Bruyne, he's what, 33? Like I said, yeah.
Honestly,
he's gonna be 34.
I know it will never happen, but Man U need the fuck out of a Kevin De Bruyne.
He's never gonna go to.
I know, I understand, but it would be the best for Man U and for Kevin De Bruyne.
If De Bruyne went to
Man U, fuck it, because he's an older guy, experienced, very good, lead this team back, man, it would be very good.
Yo, Man U, I think they're 15 right now. Let me see.
But they're gonna win Europa League, maybe.
They're 14th right now.
They can maybe win Europa League.
Yeah, so they won the game yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Or was it today? Today.
Was that semifinal?
Man U
versus Atletico.
Take Bilbao, that was semifinal, first leg, 3-0.
Okay, you see? So maybe they can win Europa League.
Who's remaining in the Europa League?
I don't know. Nobody watches that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Who watches Europa League matches
yeah,
except the fans of the teams?
Are Sevilla still there? Sevilla are always win the
win.
Europa League. They're like the kings of the Europa League. Let me see who's remaining. Man, because Man United's this season is shit. I mean, finishing 14th as Man United, like we said so many times, is shit, man. It shouldn't happen. Oh, there's Tottenham. Man United and Tottenham are still there. And Tottenham is like 16th in the Premier League.
Fuck, they have this disgusting season too. Eh?
Like, even if they win, even if Man United or Tottenham wins the Europa League, next season they can't play in the Europa League because they're too low below.
Too low.
Now let me check the table for the Premier League because I want to it's coming to an end. The
I think
season.
Man City, man, they caught up
Fourth.
towards the end.
Yeah,
they
and
caught
now
up.
because they add more teams, it's top 5 teams in the 4 leagues,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the 5 best leagues instead of 4 teams. So Liverpool is first, Arsenal second, which makes a lot of sense. But the point differential is crazy, 82 to 67.
Yeah, they were very good, man.
Yeah, really good.
Liverpool.
Newcastle are going to finish third. Well, maybe Man City, Newcastle, and Chelsea is very tight, 62, 61, 60.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest sixth. I thought they were going to be in the Champions League. Maybe they will, but right now they're sixth. So if they remain sixth, they're going to play in the Europa League. Nottingham Forest are really good, man. I got to give them their flowers. You know who's going to get relegated?
Who?
Leicester.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Ah, man, they won the English Premier League in 2016. What else do you want? Fuck.
2015.
2015?
Leicester, Ipswich Town, and Southampton are going to get relegated.
Southampton. Fuck.
Yeah. Southampton are constantly getting relegated and then coming back.
Really?
Like they have a TV show on Netflix. That's why they have one, because they're like a big team, but they're constantly relegated, coming back,
I think
relegated.
they won the Premier League a couple times, right? They're like a rich
Maybe
history.
like
Yeah, a long time ago. But they're like a rich history team, I think.
like do you know Nottingham Forest has 2 Champions Leagues?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When?
Nottingham Forest has 2 Champions Leagues. I swear to God.
It must have been a long time ago. Fuck.
No, like 90s.
What the fuck?
But you know, Crvena Zvezda, Red Star from
They have
Belgrade.
won.
They have won 1991, just before the war broke out. Nottingham Forest Champions League win. I swear to God, they have 2 titles. One in 1980, one in 1979.
What the fuck? Back to back. That's crazy.
That's crazy for you.
I didn't even know that team existed before
Like,
this year.
PSG don't have a Champions League.
Yeah, but
Marseille have a Champions League. They're the
really?
only team in France that has a Champions League is
really?
Marseille. That's why Marseille fans right now they gotta be pissed, man, because they don't want Paris to win it.
first to win it.
Because they want to be the only
hate
team with a
each other,
Champions
huh?
League. Yeah, because right now, I mean, the past like 10 years, Paris has always been on top of Marseille.
Of course.
Like always. But one thing they always had more than Paris
It's the
was
Champions
we have the
League.
Champions
And when
League.
did they win it?
Marseille? Yo, bro, like, not a long, I don't think it's a long time ago.
In the 90s?
Maybe with, not with Zidane. Zidane played for Marseille in the beginning of his career. I don't know when they won the Champions League. Let me cook that shit. 1993.
Okay. It's still almost 30 years now. 75, 32 years.
It's a long time, man.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
2025, man. Damn,
Yeah.
yeah. They're the only French team that ever won a Champions League. Mohamed Salah is still top scorer, 28 goals. I think he's still a top scorer for all the top 5 leagues, which is crazy, man.
Possible.
But it's only 28 goals. Like, do you remember 2012? You know how many goals Messi scored in La Liga just for the season?
Like 50, 51.
50.
And Ronaldo must have been close, like 40 something.
48.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
48.
And that was golden age of football.
But like Messi did 50 in 2012 and Ronaldo did 47, 48 in 2015, I think, 2016.
I think we didn't realize how crazy those years were, man. They became like normal, but like when you look back, you're like, what the fuck?
I'm
man?
telling you, like I said so many times, the 2010s will always be the best decade of football.
For
Well,
now,
always.
man, it was a fucking.
I don't think there will
when-
ever be.
When there was a Clasico, like everyone was watching it. It was like El Clasico was like a moment. It was like a holy fuck, like a
Ceremony.
It was like a Christmas. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck? You need to
Yeah,
watch the El
yeah.
Clasico. It's Ronaldo, Messi, and all the 2 teams stacked. Fucking Mourinho versus
Pep
Pep.
Guardiola.
Fuck, that
yeah,
was
crazy, man.
bro.
Yeah.
That was
Eh,
peak football.
But like I was saying, the 2010s, in my opinion, is going to be the best decade in the history of football because Messi, Ronaldo, man. I mean, it's a perfect combination of Messi's a talented guy and he works hard. But then there's this guy who's talented but not as
And
talented
they
as
played
Messi.
for Barca and Real.
And this guy is like a workaholic, a crazy egomaniac. He wants to be the best. And then it's like perfect, man. I think that
And
decade
also
was
that they played
just...
for Barca and Real.
Yeah,
That had
man,
a big
I'm-
impact, bro.
Yeah, I'm so happy I grew up in that era.
Fuck, man,
Because
that
let's say
was-
you're kids. They're not going to watch that era.
No.
They're going to watch... I don't
They're
know
gonna
who.
watch Lamin. They're gonna watch Lamin, bro.
Well,
Destroy.
When they're going to be 10 years old, he's going to be 27, Lamin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to watch
But
peak
like,
Lamin.
like, you know, maybe like in 5 years, gonna be still only 23, 22.
22, yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's crazy,
In
bro.
5 years, I'm going to be 29, he's going to be 22. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
if my
man.
kids are gonna be 5 years old, they're gonna start like watching football. Yeah.
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And he's still, I said so many times, but it's crazy, man. 18 assists from Mohamed Salah in a season, 28 goals. But no Ballon d'Or for
But
him, man. I don't care.
I think that's more the team that is around them.
Yeah, of course.
Because if you would put like Rafinha or Lamin, man, he would have even more goals
Yeah.
and assists because they have such a good team, Liverpool. Like Mohamed Salah is good, but
He's not Ballon d'Or.
He's not, of
I think
course
Rafinha
not.
is winning it. I think they're going to give it to Rafinha.
But that's crazy. And they're like, since he's playing football, he was never even nominated in the list of like.
Of course.
What is the list? Like the first 100?
No, first 23.
He was never even in the list.
Of course, never.
But now he's gonna win it.
He used to play for Leeds, Luka.
I know.
Leeds were in the second league. Then they got to the first league, promoted to the first league. He was good. Rafinha and Patrick Bamford were the best players at
But
Leeds.
like how many years has he been for Barcelona now?
2 years, 3.
2-3 years?
Yeah, not a lot, man. Rafinha is new.
And how old is he?
28, 27.
Okay, so it took him some time to.
Yeah, he's in his prime right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, well, I mean, he's gonna win a Ballon d'Or. I mean, what more do you want? Like, they're basically telling you you're the best player on planet Earth right now.
That's crazy,
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, he came to Barca in, I think it's
2022 maybe.
2022.
2022.
Yeah, and he played for Leeds for 2 years. That's where he became really good. But before that, bro, imagine you're Rafinha. First of all, you start your career at 20 years old, professional. So that's late.
That's a little bit later.
Yeah. You play for Vitória de Guimarães.
That's a team in Brazil.
But yeah, Brazilian team. Then in 2018, you go for Sporting, Portugal. Good team.
Yeah,
but Ballon d'Or, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
2018 to 2019, you didn't know about him. I didn't know about him.
No one knew about him.
No one knew about him. 2019 to 2020, he played for Rennes in France, Ligue 1. Shit team in France.
Yeah.
So it's a shit team in Europe. He went to Leeds at 2020. He played at Leeds from 2020 to 2022. That's when I heard of him. And the only reason, because I watched a couple of games because the coach of Leeds was like crazy. Uruguayan used to scream a lot in practice. He didn't know English. So it's like big media coverage for the coach. Then I watched the team and I remember Rafinha on the wings and Patrick Bamford, number 9. Those two being really good. And then he arrived at Barca 2022.
And now he's going to win a Ballon d'Or.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. It's like a weird...
2016, 20 years old, Barca. Then he goes Sporting, Rennes, like I said, Leeds. Barca, Ballon d'Or. Holy shit, it's like, Jesus Christ. But hey, he's really good, man.
Good for him. But he's coming on his own, man. He's fucking playing very good.
At the same time, let's not lie, he's a bit lucky also that he's in this era and time. And he's in Barca and they're playing so well. They're going to win a Champions League, the La Liga. So they have to give someone from Barca and he's like the best player.
It's like last year and this year, it's like Rodri and Rafinha. It's like,
Yeah.
Like we were missing elite talent those years.
Yeah, but if things...
But it's crazy that Rafinha will win a Ballon d'Or. Like, Andre, if I would have told you 5 years ago, who's going to win Ballon d'Or before Rafinha and Mbappe?
Oh, Mbappe.
But
what
no,
the
I understand,
fuck?
but Mbappe has 0, bro.
Yeah.
And I still have the argument he may not win not one in his career.
It can happen.
I think it will happen. I have a feeling. I don't know why.
Because, listen...
He won't win one. I'm telling you. I don't know why I have that feeling.
The youngest Ballon d'Or winner of all time. You know who it is?
Messi.
No. Younger. He's a legend. You know him. Like, he's top 5 of all time.
Ronaldo phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, what the
How old
fuck?
was he?
How did you know?
But I know he was very good. Like, he fucked up his career early, right? Like, before he was 30, he was already, like, finished.
His knees, yeah.
But, like, I know, like, when he started, when he was young, it was like Ronaldo phenomenal, man. Like, the people say he's the greatest number 9 of all time.
Yeah.
It was crazy
So,
good.
Ronaldo holds the record for the
he?
youngest ever winner of the Ballon d'Or. They don't say his age.
Hey, I cooked you on that, huh?
Yeah, no. He was 21 years old and 96 days.
Honestly, Lamine can break it.
That's what I want to say. Because next year, if things keep going the way they're going, Lamine could win the Ballon d'Or.
Next
at
year,
18. At 18.
He can win at 18, 19, 20, 21.
Not only that, records are meant to be broken. And who else than Lamine Yamal to break that record? He's like the perfect candidate to break that record.
He'll break it.
Because playing the way he plays at 17, and there's no more Messi, there's no more Ronaldo, there's no more Mbappe's lagging, Vinicius is aight, whoever. It's a perfect situation for Lamine Yamal to break that record.
He has 4 years to break it.
Yeah,
he's gonna break it 100. I'm afraid to break. I'm ready to bet everything that I have that he will break it, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna probably. Bro, he's probably gonna break it, man.
Of course,
crazy, bro.
But like a couple of years, also probably.
I think next year he's gonna win it.
If it's not next year, then at 19, bro.
Because the way things are going, like your boy's the best player, bro.
Yeah.
And next year he's gonna be even better.
He's the best player right now.
He's gonna be even better next year.
Of course he will be.
He's gonna win a Ballon d'Or at 18.
Because I think he trains hard and he takes it seriously.
Imagine you're 18 and you're the best player on planet Earth.
But he's like a freak. He's like an alien because it's not normal to be that good at that. Like it's an anomaly. Like that's a God-given gift being that good, that young, and it doesn't make sense. He started playing for Barca when he was 15. Do you remember what you were doing when you were 15, bro?
Playing for Real Madrid, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
Playing for
He
Zversam.
first stepped on the pitch when he was 15 for Barca. 15.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I know he's
He's not normal, man.
gonna break that record, man.
course
Jesus
he's going to break
Christ, man. Wow, man. He deserves it, man. He's so good, so good. So there's another El Clasico coming in May.
But Clasico for what?
Just
For La
normal
Liga?
league. Yeah, La Liga.
Okay.
It's when is it? Barca Real Madrid Sunday, May 11th. Not this Sunday, next Sunday.
For La Liga, they're gonna win.
Yo, Lamine Yamal is gonna destroy them.
And honestly, like, imagine how quick things fucking like. I'm still talking about Mbappe, man. But Mbappe, like, we were like, oh my god, he's going to be me more than you. But a lot of
you
people
abused Mbappe
Okay,
one
but
day.
wait, but a lot of people.
Yeah, I wanted to punch you
But
in the
Andy,
face.
a lot
bro.
of people were
Yeah,
like,
of course.
"Holy fuck,
Yeah, a lot
like
of people.
Mbappe, man, won
Bro,
Ballon
yeah.
d'Or, not Ballon d'Or, won
World
the
Cup.
World Cup. He was only 18, 19, the best player on the team, goes to PSG, best player in PSG, go to Real Madrid. But now, man, look, Lamine is like 5 years younger than him, and he's torching him every game.
Mbappe is 26.
Okay, so he's 9 years older than Lamine, and now Lamine he's beating him in every game.
I know. You saw that picture. Every single game, Lamine Yamal is the winner against Mbappe.
Every game. So
Yeah, I know.
Lamine is already better than Mbappe for me, man.
Yeah. No, the thing is, do you remember? I remember so clearly.
Imagine
because
being Mbappe, bro. His career, he won't win Ballon d'Or.
No, he can. I mean, chill out. I mean,
won't.
Yamal's not gonna win 20 Ballon d'Ors. He's gonna win maybe 2 in a row, and then the next 3 years. Oh, Cole Palmer had an amazing fucking season. Do you remember last season? Erling Haaland, oh my God, he's gonna be the greatest goal scorer of all time. Now he's third in the Premier League, and next year, who knows? Maybe he's gonna be fifth. So you gotta go season by season. Anything can happen. Anything can change in a season. Last season, if I was to tell you, Rafinha's gonna win the Ballon d'Or next season.
I never believed you.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
But just imagine being Mbappe, bro.
Yeah, of course.
It's
You
not
like
cool being Mbappe
no, of
now,
course
bro.
not.
Like Lamine and Barca
Maybe.
are having his number.
If you're
man.
Mbappe, maybe take that $1 billion in Saudi Arabia. You know that they offered him last year.
Fuck,
But
man.
what I want to say is, I made that clip 2 years ago of me saying Mbappe won't win more than 2 Ballon d'Ors. I said, and then you said, why do you think? And I said, because in a couple of years, there's going to be another player, whatever. For that clip, I got so much hate. People saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. Mbappe's going to have 4 or 5 Ballon d'Ors. He's so stupid. Oh my God. People from Quebec don't know football. So dumb because I said it in French. Mbappe va jamais gagner Ballon d'Or. I said it in French. Got so much hate. And now, yo, if he wins 1 Ballon d'Or, I'm going to be like, oh shit, he dead.
Yeah, he can win 1 year because he had a good season.
And because Real Madrid were like phenomenal, they won Champions League, whatever. But now,
But imagine how he feels toward Lamine. I think he doesn't like Lamine because Lamine is taking like.
You think he's jealous?
I think Lamine is taking
What he could have had.
everyone thought that Mbappe was going to have. Bro, that's just
It's a
facts,
cold-
bro.
it's a
And
cold
he's
rule out
9
here, bro.
He's 9 years younger, and he's beating him in every tournament. El Clásicos, Super Copa, Copa del Rey. Bro,
Euro.
Like, he's haunting
Euro.
him. He's
yeah.
haunting his head right
because
now.
he's better. I don't give a fuck. Mbappe, he's better than Mbappe.
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal is better than Mbappe. He plays better. He's gonna be better. He's younger. He has more potential. He runs with the ball better. He dribbles better. He does
And
whatever
so-
better.
And you know, also because Lamine
He's
is
Barca.
Barca,
Yeah.
and Mbappe is Real Madrid.
And he's always
so-
gonna be at Barca. He's always gonna be at Barca. Lamine Yamal.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trash
But-
my
yeah.
friends that like Real Madrid. You guys
Yeah.
are not done hearing me talk
Yeah.
about how
And I'm
he's
so
better
happy.
than
Is
Mbappe.
there anything better, Luka? Come back to my clip. When you make a clip and people hate on you, and then you're right. Like with Mbappe and Haaland. I remember me saying that, Haaland, yes, scored many goals, but he's never going to break Ronaldo's record because you have to do it for so long that who can do it except Ronaldo? Ronaldo's like this crazy egomaniac workaholic that he could do it. Erling Haaland is never going to score that many goals. Yes, he had 1 season where he scored how many goals? Not even 40. Like 37 maybe. Ronaldo scored 47 in 1 season. I mean, I hate on Ronaldo, but come on, that guy's a fucking goal-scoring machine. Erling Haaland's never going to be as good as Ronaldo, never going to score as many goals as Ronaldo because the way they play him, and Ronaldo is here, Erling Haaland is here. Same goes for Mbappe. Mbappe is here, Lamine Yamal is going to be here. I mean, that's what I said. Mbappe winning more than... Imagine you see Mbappe win 3 Ballon d'Ors. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
3? Bro, let's stop the cap. It's never going to happen. Like, he's never going to win 3. The only player right now who could win 3 is Lamine Yamal. That exists right now. I mean,
Easy.
maybe Cole Palmer if somehow because he has the talent for it.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer has the talent for it. It's crazy. When he plays his best, man, it's really like God-given. But I'm so happy, man. Yo, fuck. Because Mbappe, man, the hype they had. And I'm like, yeah, bro. He won the World Cup. Yes. The team won the World Cup. Let's not forget that. France won the World Cup. And he was there. Yes. But
Best
the way...
player also we need to give him.
Yeah. Him and Pogba. Pogba was amazing.
Yeah.
Pogba was phenomenal, man. Pogba was really good. But, I mean, guys... Now when I'm seeing Lamine Yamal, now I'm saying yes. This is a youngster that you can say he can win many Ballon d'Ors.
We're sucking his dick so much.
No, but it's not even sucking dick. It's just saying how it is.
I know. But like in the 1 hour almost, we talked about it like for half an hour.
because-
But he deserves it, bro. He's so good, bro. It's insane, bro. It's like
I'm just saying it how it is.
yeah.
I mean, you can say I'm sucking his dick, but he's the best player on planet Earth.
Yeah,
What do you want from me? I mean, tell the defenders to stop him. Why they can't stop him? They
can't,
can't
bro.
because he's so good. So don't come
Simone
after me, bro. I'm
Inzaghi
just
is sending 3 defenders on him and they can't
bro.
even stop him.
I'm just
bro.
saying it how it is. He's so amazing, and that's why since Messi and Ronaldo left, so many talks of these youngsters, and I'm like, he cannot win 3 Ballon d'Ors. He cannot. Doesn't have the talent for it. Lamine Yamal, he can.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying it. Since Messi and Ronaldo, he's the only player that has that potential.
He's insane.
He's the
bro.
only player. And that's why I'm happy that I stood my ground because at the end of the day, I watch the player play. When I see him play, if you don't have what it takes, I don't care if you won the Champions League, whatever. Lamine Yamal, I'm not saying this because he won the Euro, whatever. When I watch him play on the pitch, I'm like, he has the potential to be a player who wins 4 or 5 Ballon d'Ors, 3, 4, 5 Ballon d'Ors. He has a potential. That's why I'm so glad for him, man. Okay, so La Liga, what's the difference now between Barca and Real Madrid?
I think like 4 points.
4 points. Same games. Barca's gonna win it, man.
Yeah, they're gonna close it out.
They're gonna close it out. Atletico Madrid are third.
Treble, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna win the triple. They're gonna win the
think
triple,
so?
Barca. Yeah, they're gonna win the triple. They're gonna win the Champions League.
Well, I think they're gonna. Yeah, they look so good.
They're
bro.
gonna win the Champions League. Final will be Barca PSG, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But PSG could
It's gonna be
win.
a fucking good game, though.
PSG are amazing.
Yeah.
But gun to my head, Barca are
It's
winning
gonna
that
be
game.
maybe the most like
Skill based.
like the most like skilled UEFA Champions League final of like wingers. Like imagine
All time? Not
bro,
all time, no.
No, maybe not all time, but like in recent memory.
Yeah.
Look at the wingers on both teams, bro.
Yeah, well, but
It's crazy talent, bro. Like the wingers are crazy talented, man.
yeah, but when it was
Rafinha-
Barca with Messi,
I know.
Neymar,
I know, but man, it's still
Yeah.
like very talented.
because the
final.
best players are always attacking midfielders or wingers. It's always those
I
players
know,
are
but
always
when
the
it was
best.
like Man City versus Inter, it wasn't that talented on the wing.
It was more midfield.
Yeah.
So yeah, 33 games. Barca are first with 4 points more than Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid are third, 66 to Barca's 10. There's no way they're catching up. I mean, numbers speaking, they could, but it's not gonna happen. Barca winning La Liga. Lewandowski is still first. I thought Mbappe was gonna surpass him, but now I don't think so. Because Lewandowski has 25 goals and Mbappe has 22. It's still 3-goal differential. Barca are playing better, but isn't Lewandowski injured right now?
I don't know. Maybe.
He's injured right now. Maybe because of that, Mbappe will surpass him, but I hope that Lewandowski wins
But
the
even if
top
Mbappe
scorer.
wins that, he's not happy, man. He
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
win shit.
I know. He's going to be happy because he's still like, oh yeah, I won the top scorer. Lamine Yamal is the top assist maker in La Liga. 12 assists. Rafinha second with 9. Crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy. Barca's going to win. Close this bitch out.
Barca, they just need to find a striker for next year. That's the only thing they need to. And that's
Julian
gonna be
Alvarez.
tricky.
Julian
They won't
Alvarez.
steal him from Atletico Madrid.
They should.
That would
Julian
be
Alvarez,
very
bro.
fucking insane, bro. That would be so good.
Julian, bro, he would be a perfect fit for them.
Yeah, like
man.
the way he plays. But I don't think they're gonna snatch him
Because
from Atletico Madrid.
Barca don't need a classical number 9. They don't need a classical number 9. They're very
Because
technical.
Lamine and Rafinha can score goals a lot.
Like not only that, the way they play. You see, Dembele, on paper, he's number 9 for PSG, but he drops back so much. He's like a 10. He's a number 10.
Yeah.
He's a false 9. He's a number 10. He drops back so much because that's how PSG play. Lucha Enrique, for me, in my opinion, Lucha Enrique is the best coach on planet Earth right now. Lucha Enrique is the best coach on planet Earth. I said it since 2015. He was my favorite coach because of the way he manages his team. He lets his players be the stars that they are, but at the same time, he reminds them that it's a team sport. The team comes first and then you. But he always lets the best players do what they want to do. Like, you see how he lets Dembele, Kvaradona, and Desire Doué dribble. They dribble a lot, they do their magic, and he lets them because he knows, this is football. They're magical players. Let them do their magic. But at the end, they know it's team first. And that's always Lucha Enrique. In 2015, with Barca, with Messi and Neymar in the wings, he knows, they're fucking magical. Let them do their magic. But they know team first. Yo, Lucha Enrique for me, man.
Okay, but you distracted from the point you were going to talk about Julian Alvarez.
Yeah, Julian. So that's what I'm saying is, because
You
Lucha
distracted
Enrique.
a lot and you forgot.
Because I go everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, Julian Alvarez for Barca, it's really good because they could play with a classical number 9 like what they did with Suarez, but Suarez was
Or
also very.
Lewandowski also.
But Suarez was a bit more technical than Lewandowski. But Alvarez is very young, Argentinian, very good with the ball, technical, like Lamine Yamal, like Rafinha. I think it could be amazing, man.
Fuck, that would be insane.
I think like it's way better for Barca to have Alvarez than let's say Erling
But
Haaland.
they won't steal him from Atletico Madrid.
Maybe not
They're
this
gonna give him
season.
everything.
You
So I
think
don't
so?
know, but they need a replacement for Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski, this is his last year at Barca, bro. He's old.
But do you
man.
think that Alvarez would rather play at Barca or Atletico Madrid?
I don't know, maybe Atletico Madrid, because he was at Man City, very huge club, and now at Atletico Madrid, he's like the man. And Diego Simeone,
Argentinian.
he's there with him and telling you, you're the man, like this is your team. So it's not always like just because it's the best team. Neymar fucking left Barca to go to PSG
To be a king.
because he wanted to be the best. Like I think maybe Alvarez is like that, but of course Alvarez would be the best fit. That would be an insane fit, but realistically, I don't think it can happen. I think Lewandowski, this is his last year, so who are they gonna go get, man?
They need Alvarez, bro. Because they're talking about Lamine Yamal wants to bring Nico Williams. Of course, that's one of his best friends.
he's a winger,
Spanish.
no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants to bring Nico Williams, but where is he gonna play? Rafinha's a winger. Lamine Yamal is a winger. Then you have Daniel Olmo, offensive midfielder. I mean,
And even Fermin Lopez, offensive midfielder.
yeah, I mean, so like,
Fuck,
where's
that's too
Nico?
much.
Nico Williams not gonna come. I mean, I love him. He's amazing, but we have Rafinha and Lamine Yamal. Bro. We need a number 9, and Alvarez would be amazing, bro.
But it's not realistic. It won't happen.
For what? For Alvarez,
They're gonna keep him at Atletico Madrid, bro,
Yeah,
because
thanks.
they're gonna, like Diego Simeone saying, man, this is your team. Like he won't leave.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's gonna stay there for a couple of years more.
Yeah, but that's what's tricky because, like you said, with Neymar who left Barca, which in my opinion that was the dumbest move in the history of football.
That's what started his downfall.
It's so dumb because I would have understand if it would have been Ronaldo instead of Messi. Ronaldo would have never went backseat to Neymar. Messi literally said to Neymar, "Are you leaving because you want to be the main man? Stay with me 1 or 2 more years. After that, it's your team." Like Messi's very humble. You know how he is, Messi. I mean, if he knows that Neymar's now it's his peak, he's gonna let Neymar. Even if he knows that he's still better than Neymar, he's still gonna give a little bit more to Neymar. That's how good of a soul Messi is. You know how Messi is, man. He's not an egomaniac. He just wants to win. Like when you saw him play with Argentina, he never played with an egomaniac. He has the ball. He does the smartest moves. He would give the ball to another player if he was in a better position, and that's why the team loves him so much because this guy puts the team in front of himself, and he's the greatest player of all time.
He's saying that he might not even play 2026. He's saying that.
Would Ronaldo ever say that?
No, but man, he should play, man. I understand
He
why
should,
doesn't
of
want
course,
why
he
doesn't
should.
want to play, man.
I think he's old because he's older.
because his kids are getting older.
Or maybe because he's saying that to be humble. Like, you know what, I'm old.
No, I think he's serious. I think he's really thinking not playing, man.
No, but I think he's going to play.
I think the passion
I
is
think
there.
because-
I hope so, man.
I think because
Like one
he wants to
last.
play one World Cup with the crest. Like,
With
we're
the-
the
with
World
the
Cup
3
champions.
stars?
Yeah, like, bro. I mean, he's 37.
But he also said, I think I'm still thinking if I want to play because I already did everything, which is true. Like he did everything.
Oh,
bro, he's the GOAT.
the-
8 Ballon d'Ors, World Cup. He completed football, bro. He did everything that he need to do. And I think he maybe just wants to spend time with his kids,
Maybe he's 37. He's going to be 38 in June. 39 next June when the World Cup
Fuck,
starts.
He's going to be old, man.
39, man. You're Ronaldo fans.
You think he's still starting at 39?
Yo, Matt, can you see? Yeah, yo, Ronaldo fans.
Yeah, you think he can start at 39 for Argentina?
Yeah, in the midfield.
Because it's just midfield.
Okay, let me pull up Argentinian
Like
squad.
he just passes the ball. He doesn't run that much.
No, he dribbles when he has to, but Messi's passing.
But then you need to put midfielders that run like motherfuckers because he won't run that much.
Rodri De Paul runs like a motherfucking slut.
Enzo too.
Enzo Fernandez also. Those two run like bitches, and Messi
McAllister
does the
also.
math. Yeah, all of them run a lot.
Yeah.
Then especially, do you remember how they treated Messi, that team?
Like he's a god, but he's a god.
But he is.
Yeah.
Do you remember how they listened to Messi like a little dog? Like, yes, Messi, what do we do now? Like,
Yeah, but of course, because they're smart.
that
That
so-
way, because they
course.
understand that.
Exactly. So my point is, do you think that if the coach tells them, you know what, Messi's older now, you have to run for him, what are they going to say?
Yes.
Yes, please, I'm going to
Yes,
die for
yes,
him.
Chief,
Well,
yes,
what do you
Chief.
mean? Yeah, of course. So I would start him because Messi's vision in passing is the greatest of all time. His vision in passing is the greatest vision in passing of all time. So he has to start in midfield. And I want to see Messi play.
Yeah, of
bro.
course.
Yeah, I
Everyone
want to
wants.
see Messi play
For
and the
Argentina.
fucking footballers, Argentinian. Like, bro, let's look at their squad.
They have an amazing squad. I already watched it a couple of times, bro. Have amazing squad.
And Messi could. Oh, bro, they're giving me the all-time fucking potential 11 2026 World Cup. Bro. Pull images. Okay, so this is what they're saying is their potential 11. Martinez in goal for 2026. Molina, Romero, Martinez, Tagliafico, De Paul, McAllister, Fernandez, Alvarez, Simeone, and Martinez. They're not putting Messi. But you see, okay, you see this Simeone? Take him out.
He's the son of...
Take him out.
He's the son of Diego, huh?
Take him out. So you can play with another midfielder, Messi, and then up front, Alvarez and Martinez.
Sure.
Because Messi, bro, even at 39, his cardio is not going to be the best. But Messi never had a good cardio. I mean, Messi was always the guy walking on the pitch.
Yeah.
And he's allowed to walk on the pitch. I mean, fuck, you fucking shut the fuck up and you let him. I would put Messi, and then you have De Paul, Fernandez, McAllister, who are amazing midfielders, who can run a lot. But this team, man, they can win the World Cup again.
They can, yeah.
And they're my team to win the World Cup.
We've told it a lot of time.
Yeah.
I think Spain...
Spain's crazy.
I think Spain, bro.
I think Spain are better. With Yamal and Pedri and Nico Williams and Dani Olmo.
Yeah, it's insane, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And even in their defense and they're so good.
But I would prefer for Argentina to win because of Messi.
Yeah, of course.
Cup 2026. Yeah, man, I mean. Spain for Morata. Oh, Rodri, Pedri. Nico Williams,
Rodri,
Yamal.
Is there something better in the middle? You have Rodri, who's a defensive powerhouse,
and then a creative
Pedri.
mastermind.
Holy Lord, they're gonna lock that midfield
like,
up. And
look, Sergio, what's this? Oh, it's 2022 squad. Why aren't they giving me 2026? Yeah, but bro, like I said, the midfield, bro, it's perfect. Rodri. Probably right now the best defensive midfielder on planet Earth. And then Pedri, the best midfielder on planet Earth and the best creative midfielder.
And then you have Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal on the wing. That's the best middle in the world.
And the wings were
That's
Williams.
better than Argentina, bro.
Yeah. Not if Messi's there. I don't care. Not if Messi is there, it's a better midfield.
They don't have good strikers. Spain, but they never had good strikers.
Yeah, they don't need. Their style of play.
They don't need. They just need someone to tap it in. Fuck with that midfield.
Carvajal, Norman, Nacho, Vivian. And their defense isn't that good. Carvajal, Norman, Nacho, Vivian, Grimaldo, Laporte, Cucurella. Cubarsi. Midfielders, Merino, Fabian Ruiz, Alex Baena.
Merino is playing very good for Arsenal and Fabian Ruiz playing very good for PSG, bro. Man,
Rodri, Nico Williams on the wing, Pedri, Oyarzabal, Zubimendi. Pedri, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, probably the starting midfielders. Up front, Olmo, Morata, Joselu, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, Jesus Navas, Fermin Lopez, Perez.
Bro, they have
a good team, man.
They have the best team.
But listen, if Messi is playing for Argentina, I want Argentina to win. I don't give a fuck. Like, I love Lamine Yamal, I love Pedri, I love all those players, Nico Williams, but Messi, man, he needs to win the fucking 2026 World Cup, and that'll be just fucking phenomenal, man. Okay, so let me jump to Serie A real quick. Just watch the... Napoli is first right now, Serie A.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
And they're probably going to win the league. They have 74 points, and Inter are second with 71 points. AC Milan, ninth, bro. To get back to AC Milan with Rafael Leao, man. He wants to stay at AC Milan, but do you know how Leao good he is? And he shouldn't be playing for a team who doesn't play in the Champions League. It's a crime that Leao isn't playing in the Champions League.
I know, man. He should change teams. He's like the player it's like Maradona for a long time. He was at Napoli, and now look how he's flourishing at PSG. He's gonna do the same for Leao.
Leao is even better than Maradona when it comes to purely playing.
So if he goes to another team, it's just gonna be like, fuck, we're gonna see the real Leao, because now who watches AC Milan matches?
No one, bro. They're gonna finish ninth. They're not even gonna qualify for the Champions League.
He needs to leave,
bro.
I don't know to which team. Maybe to Man City, man. That would be good.
Imagine if he goes to Man United. That's even worse. AC Milan to Man United is even worse. It's even worse, bro. Matteo Retegui, 24 goals. Maybe he's going to win the Soulier d'Or, Golden Boot, most goals. Assists, Lukaku. Still first with assists. Oh, fuck Lukaku, bro.
Lukaku.
Fucking Lukaku, man.
Best first touch of all time.
The worst first touch of all time. Okay, so here I have a couple of pictures regarding stats and whatever of these players. So Pedri set the record on Saturday and then broke it on Tuesday. Passing. Most possessions won in a Liga game this season. 18. It was 17. It was Pedri versus Celta Vigo. And then 18 Pedri versus Mallorca. And his game numbers versus Mallorca. 125 touches, 105 out of 114 passes completed, 46 in the final third passes, 18 times possessions won, 6 chances created, 4 duels won, 3-on-3 take-ons completed, 1 tackle, 0 fouls conceded. Do you think Pedri can be better than Iniesta? They're very close, man. How old is Pedri? 22?
He can. That was what I was thinking in my head to ask you. How old is he?
22.
He can, bro.
I don't know.
He can,
Yo,
bro.
you're forgetting who the fuck Andres
No, I'm
Iniesta
not,
is, bro.
because
You're
Pedri
forgetting.
can be Iniesta, bro.
I think Iniesta is a better dribbler. I think he's a better dribbler. Yeah, he's a better dribbler.
Pedri is shredding teams by himself.
Yeah, but I think that he cannot be better than Iniesta. He can be like Iniesta.
I think he
not
can be better.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Maybe I'm talking because I fell in love with that Barca when I was younger. Maybe that's why I'm biased.
Yeah, but man, he's insanely
Maybe
good.
I'm like an old head. Maybe I'm biased.
You're becoming a hold it a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, with Messi, I'm always going to be old. Neymar and Messi.
Neymar, you're such an old
I'm
head.
always going to be an old head with them. No, but Messi deserves it, bro.
Yeah,
Messi.
sure.
I mean, fucking. Okay. What do you think about this take from Bukayo Saka? I agree 100% with his take, as you know how much I love Neymar. So he said, and I quote Bukayo Saka, Neymar is the most underrated footballer ever. Facts. And then he goes on to say, I think people talk about him, but Neymar should be spoke about more. I think he deserves more respect than he gets. I agree 100%. In my opinion, is he the most underrated of all time? No. For me, it's Ronaldinho. Neymar is top 5 most underrated of all time. He's top 10 of all time,
But
Neymar.
do you know why he gets so underrated? Because he acted so stupid with his career.
Yeah. I know.
It's the same also probably with Ronaldinho.
I know, I agree.
It's because like you can have all the talent in the world, but it's not all talent, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, I
it's
agree.
hard work, it's consistency, it's like
Longevity.
like working hard,
Winning.
being disciplined.
Being a winner.
Like talent it's like it's cool to see, but it's like Neymar and Ronaldinho, yes, like if we're just talking talent. But
Ronaldinho is here, Neymar is here. Like, Ronaldinho is above Neymar.
Sure, but
Ronaldinho
like,
is
we don't talk
fucking...
about them because, like, man, what stupid moves are you doing? Like, you want to hit them in the head with a baseball bat.
Because they're
like,
Brazilian,
especially Neymar,
bro.
like, bro, he's like lagging. He's like an artist, like doing like weird shit all the time.
Like an artist.
Like, bro, but no, but you understand? Like,
Yeah.
he's only 32 and his career is done in Brazil, like injured again, bro. Like, do you even do weights?
No, he
Did
doesn't.
Neymar anytime do weights?
No, he
to
only
strengthen
ran and played soccer.
To strengthen his body to
No,
not get
nothing.
injured, bro. He's
No.
always injured.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Like, he go to practice and doesn't even train that much, I'm sure.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Like the most he trained was when he was at Barca, because people were like, bro,
That
like,
was his prime.
They were like, bro, like
And believe me, it's because Messi was there.
he was like,
It
bro,
helped him a lot. He saw Messi, like he's like it or not, Neymar. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how talented you are. You're not Messi. And then he was watching Messi being disciplined and not doing stupid stuff. I think he would feel ashamed if he would have went full retarded in front of Messi. Because after that, he went full retarded. At PSG, at Brazil, he went full retarded. But I think that
that
next
was
to
always
Messi,
in him. That was
Yeah.
always in him.
Oh,
And I think maybe that's why he left Barca, because like, I cannot be myself.
Because, yeah, and then he thought like, then in his mind he tried to cook like, oh, but if I leave Barca, I'm gonna be alone, and they got like, let me do what I have to do. I'm gonna be the best. And no, he just went downhill. Because I think Messi is a good influence for any player. I think that when Messi was there, he would have been ashamed to go full retarded. Because like,
That's what he wanted to do.
because then Neymar, amazing talent. Wherever he goes, oh my God, Neymar. He goes back to Brazil. Neymar, you're a king. But there's Messi, and the next Messi is like, yo, this is actually the king. I would feel ashamed to act like a retard in front of him.
So I don't think they're that underrated. Like they deserve.
I think they're really underrated, especially Neymar.
I don't think that because they
No, no.
fucked up their career because they were stupid.
But when it comes to playing,
I understand,
Yeah.
but you need to take everything into
and
account.
yeah. I don't say no. You know, at Man United Academy, know what picture they have at the top of their wall?
Rooney,
No,
Scholes.
they have Messi washing his own boots. Because whenever a player wants to become cocky, you know, in the academy, let's say the best player in U16, whenever he wants to be cocky, there's a picture of Messi, the greatest of all time, washing his own boots. And then he said, it's like, yeah, so players, when they walk by, they see Messi washing his own boots, so they stay fucking humble. If they see the fucking GOAT is humble enough to wash his own boots, who the fuck are you to try and act like you're somebody, man? That's why they put, imagine, Man United Academy, they put a picture of Messi, not of Giggs, not of Paul Scholes, a picture of Messi with Barca crest, washing his boots. That's fucking nice, man. I love
That's
it.
what you need. You need to be humble.
Okay, so this is going to be like a little bit more play. English top titles. So which club? There's 2 clubs who have won the most Premier League titles. Who are the 2 clubs?
Man U and Liverpool.
Yeah. How many?
Like 15 and 14?
20. What do you
do you
mean
mean?
14?
15 for Man U?
No. They're both tied
Okay.
with 20.
Okay, both tied with 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
okay,
both
okay,
tied.
okay.
They're both first with 20.
Okay.
And do you know when the Premier League was invented?
Like 1800?
No, 1991. 1991.
But it's only been 34 years. Doesn't make sense, Andre.
No, it makes sense.
1991. It's been 34 years since 1991, and you just told me they won 20 each.
But it was another league before. Like it was a different concept. I'm telling you. Look,
Do you understand the mathematics
yes, 40,
of it?
yes, 40.
But
So 40
it's only
years.
been existing for 34 years.
Premier League founded.
Okay, but so they didn't win 20 each Premier League titles.
Yes. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense then.
You understand now, you idiot?
I understood since the beginning, man. I'm not fucking dumb. I understood since the beginning. 20, 40. But if it's been more than 40 years, how the fuck can they win 20? I'm not fucking dumb. Yes, I understand. But no, because they changed the format. Before that, it was Football League First Division, and they changed the format.
Okay, so
But the Premier League was founded in 1992.
okay, so it's been 33 years since.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Man U won 20 and Liverpool 20.
So I guess they're putting in account winning the other leagues.
course.
Yeah.
Of course they're putting
No,
in
but I'm just saying that not many people knew that the Premier League existed since 1992.
It's possible. I didn't know
What do you
that.
think is second?
Arsenal,
How many?
like 14, 15.
13.
That was close.
Third?
Like Newcastle. It's not Chelsea. Chelsea are new. It must be a team like
Man City.
Oh, because they run recently a lot.
Yeah, they have 10 now.
Yeah, because they won like 6 with Guardiola,
Yeah,
whatever.
and then 2, 3 before that.
Yeah, with the other guy, yeah.
Fourth.
Newcastle.
No, they have 9. One below Man City.
Newcastle?
No. It's in Liverpool.
Everton.
Yeah, Everton.
Okay, 100 years ago.
They have 9, bro.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's Aston Villa with 7, and Chelsea have 6. Newcastle 4, Leeds United 3, Tottenham Hotspurs 2. That's pretty much it. Okay, so there's another take that was very trending on Twitter recently. And the guy said, there's nothing R9 is better than CR7 at. Absolutely nothing. Numbers, eye test, accolades, absolutely nothing. So let me say it. R9 is better than CR7 at everything when it comes to playing on the pitch. Better goal scorer, better dribbler, better football IQ. Maybe not a better poacher. Ronaldo is an amazing poacher. But this take is fucking wild, in my opinion. CR7 has a bit better longevity, more consistent, whatever. But as pure footballing abilities, R9 is above Ronaldo in everything. Cristiano Ronaldo, above everything. Okay, so there's another thing. Okay, so let me do this one, then we can do the other one that has nothing to do with football, but it's nice. So who would you put on your Mount Rushmore of football? 4, so it's 4 people.
But like, can I just see players that I watched? Because I hate saying Maradona and Pele, never watched them play. Can I see players that I watched?
Players
please?
that you watched then.
Okay, Messi. Fuck, second would be hard to say.
Well, I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, as much as I hate
Ronaldo,
him.
no, because he's like a recent.
For the players you watched.
Messi, Ronaldo would be third, man. I guess Neymar. Even if he like to,
yeah.
Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar.
Okay, so let's see. Let's
That's
do
3,
one.
right?
Let's do one.
Mount Rushmore is 4 or 3?
4.
Who'll be 4? Then I would say like. I'm gonna say Lamine, bro. I think he's gonna be better than Iniesta.
No, but you
Xavi.
cannot put him now.
Okay, then,
Bro,
then the
the
4th
fuck?
player at best I've seen play maybe Kaká.
Okay,
Kaká in his heyday, bro, he was
he
fucking
was great.
good,
2007, man, he was amazing. Okay, so if I have to do a Mount Rushmore
Or maybe
of
Zidane,
the
like,
players
I saw the
I
end of his
watched.
career.
Okay, so let me do a Mount Rushmore of the 2000s. So I'm gonna put Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and I'll put
Neymar.
Ronaldinho, Zidane.
Did you see Ronaldinho play?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. When I was really, really young, like
Okay.
mostly AC Milan, I watched them play.
Okay.
Mostly AC Milan. But if it's mostly of what I watched a lot, it's gonna be Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi.
The 4th one is hard, huh? It's hard.
Zidane was old.
He was
Ronaldo
older.
phenomenal. Iniesta.
That's what I was thinking too.
Iniesta.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
think Iniesta is a bit better than Kaká. I think, but Kaká is like
Prime
Iniesta,
Kaká,
yeah.
Kaká, bro.
Yeah, they're very, very close. But if it's all time, there's Messi, Maradona, Ronaldinho, Pele.
It's because I don't like talking about Maradona and Pele. I never saw them.
I don't care.
I only
They're-
see highlights.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so this next question has nothing to do with football, but it's really popular on
Question.
On
One
social
gorilla.
media. Yeah. So do you think there's a guy who said that 100 men could be one gorilla if they're all dedicated? So people gotta remember that. Imagine 100 guys who go against a gorilla. They're like, yo, let's fuck him up. Like, I don't care if I die. I think that 100 men could be that one gorilla if they're dedicated to this shit. That's what he said. If they're dedicated to this shit, they can be one gorilla. 100 men.
I think they can't.
They can, believe me.
I think they can't, bro.
They can, believe me. No,
I think they can't, bro.
Fala, Michael, pô.
André, no,
Nami,
André,
Nami.
no, gorilla's fucked up,
Check.
André.
Check 100 personnes. 100, écoute.
Non,
Bro,
mais gorilla,
non,
c'est
mais-
fucked up, bro.
Écoute, oui, c'est fucked up sa race. Silverback
C'est
gorilla.
autant populaire, cette fucking
Je sais pas, bro,
question.
c'est rendu des plus gros podcasts. Ils parlent de ça. Fait que là, pour répéter, je demandais la question à Matt. Est-ce que 100 hommes de 25 à 45 contre un Silverback gorilla, qui gagne?
C'est le gorille.
Non, bro, 100 hommes encore. Bro.
Sais-tu à quel point c'est fort?
Non, c'est fucked up.
C'est inhumain, là.
Non, c'est fucked up.
Comme il fait juste prendre une tête avec sa main, puis
Squish.
il va l'écraser comme si c'était un muffin.
Puis, bro, je pense qu'il prend comme ta jambe, puis comme il te lance de
Oui,
même,
ok.
genre, puis je pense qu'il prend
Ouais,
ta
il
jambe,
va en
ton
prendre
bras,
deux.
puis il te sépare en deux, bro.
Oui, mais 100.
Il
Je
va
comprends,
prendre.
André, mais comme...
Il va juste prendre deux gars avec ses mains, une dans chaque, là, puis il va battre le reste du monde avec. Là.
Puis André, même, je pense que si on est comme 20 qui sautent dessus en même temps, je pense qu'il fait juste comme un rap, puis il nous décolle tout.
Ça, non, écoute, check. Moi, comme vous, au début, je pensais comme vous. Je pensais que j'étais comme, ben non, impossible. Là, quelqu'un a mis une photo. Puis la photo a changé mon opinion. Regarde, check la photo. Puis lis qu'est-ce que ça dit.
Bro, actually, I'm interesting how many 100 is in this man versus gorilla debate. 100 is a lot of people really understand.
Check la photo.
Je comprends, André.
Imagine les 100 sont dédiés. Les Spartans sont prêts à mourir, c'est encore lisse.
Je pense pas, man. Parce qu'André, comme...
Monte à Matt la
parce-
photo.
Non, mais parce que dis-moi comment qu'ils vont le tuer.
Mais ils vont le niquer
Non,
sa mère,
parce que
bro.
moi, je pense, même si le gorille fait ça, puis les sangs sont même dessus, je pense que ses os, puis bro,
Yeah.
son corps, sa tête, bro, c'est fucking
Ouais.
solide, bro, comme une roche, bro.
Ouais,
Fait, ok,
Sa
je-
densité- il y a
Hey.
une densité osseuse vraiment plus élevée que la nôtre. Ça veut dire que ses os sont vraiment plus épais.
Ouais, ben oui, c'est fucked up.
Puis tu peux pas comme y faire mal.
Je pense même pas.
Il y a ses muscles sont tellement puissants. Ouais, je l'ai vu à travers.
Ouais.
Mais c'est impossible.
Non, moi, je pense, bro, même sa tête, est comme
Ouais.
son skull, c'est fucking thick, bro. Je pense
Ouais,
qu'il
ouais.
nous décolle.
Ok, fait que tu penses. Ok, attends.
Je pense qu'il peut battre les 100 à coups de tête même.
Fait que 100
moi-
personnes
Ouais.
l'entourent, puis les 100 sautent dessus en même temps. Il tue du
Non,
monde.
je pense même que si on saute dessus, il va faire comme il va juste comme nous shake off. On va tomber. Pendant qu'on est tombé, il va fucking juste comme nous stomper, comme écraser ma tête, écraser ta tête. Là, il peut juste comme se tourner comme une tornade puis juste puncher tout le monde, bro. Moi, je pense que c'est impossible, bro. Puis j'ai vu un gars, il a fait une vidéo.
Ouais, et
Comme une
ouais,
animation
genre-
3D. Et bro, je pense que ça les redrette de même.
Non, mais
Je pense que comme
c'est les 100 personnes qui ont gagné.
ça finit comme ça. Mais moi,
Mais
j'ai vu-
peut-être ils n'ont pas vu le même.
J'ai vu la vidéo que c'est comme tous les 5 gars, ils essayent, mais lui, il fait juste comme knock, knock, hey, knock, knock. Puis c'est vrai, ça irait comme ça. On pourrait pas. Non, bro, parce qu'il ferait juste one punch knockout tout le monde.
Yo, moi, je trouve ça fuck. Yo, 100 personnes.
Ouais,
C'est vrai
mais
que
faut que tu
beaucoup.
comprennes, sa main, c'est comme. Puis ses doigts, c'est comme, bro, puis il est musclé, bro, puis c'est un. Non, bro, moi, je pense pas.
C'est vraiment rendu populaire. Tous les. On all the biggest podcasts, when they talk about it, Shannon Sharp, which Ocho Cinco, they're talking about
What
it.
did they say?
Shannon Sharp has said, no, there's no way. Yo, look at this.
That the gorilla is winning?
Yeah.
Or that the 100 men's are winning?
The gorilla is winning.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp said there's no way the
I
silverback
think the
gorilla is winning.
Bro, look at him, bro. Like, look, you know how big his head is? Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
like a brick.
100, man.
But I don't think so, bro. I think he's fucking killing us all, man. That's an insane creature.
Look
You
at
don't
this, bro.
understand how that is a fucking insane creature, bro. That's insanely strong, man.
No, people said it because the thing is, you have to be dedicated to it.
Even you can be dedicated all you want if the guy fucking rips you to shreds, man.
Yeah, I just wrote gorilla and they gave me that picture, bro. No, I don't know, man. Yo, 100 people is crazy. Maybe, I don't know. You saw what Mr. B said? Yeah, I'm looking for 100 people to test the theory out.
What the fuck? It's gonna be a massacre,
No,
bro.
no one's gonna do that shit. The fuck, bro? I'm curious how strong a gorilla is compared to a human. Like, what's the difference?
It must
Like
be,
20 times stronger.
It must be. I think it weighs 600 pounds. It can it can travel through trees the whole day, like holding his weight. I don't think we're winning, man.
Here it says that adult male gorillas, known as silverbacks, can weigh more than 400 pounds. And Stoinsky said they're estimated to be about 4 to 10 times as strong as humans.
So you know what's 10 times stronger than a human?
Oh,
Bro?
you know what's 4? He said
Yeah,
4
but no,
to
but
10.
you take a good one. You take a good silverback gorilla.
A good silverback gorilla.
Yeah.
The
Like, you
fucker
don't
amongst
take the pussy one. You take the strongest
You take
one.
the alpha one, the top G one.
Because I think at the end of the day, like, how are the 100 men gonna kill him? I don't think they can kill him. You understand?
Yeah, no, I understand.
So
I'm just
like,
reading.
it would only finish when the gorilla kills them all because they cannot rear naked show. Like, how are the men going to kill the gorilla? You understand?
Yeah, no,
Maybe,
I'm just reading it,
maybe
yeah.
they can hold him a little bit, but eventually, like,
but,
they cannot kill him. Like, they cannot choke him.
Okay, if it's 100 Eddie Halls,
I think he's slow. He's gonna be slow. And
who would be the perfect
I would like 100 MMA fighters. Then you have the
100
most chance.
John Jones?
100 John Jones. Then I think maybe. Now I think maybe.
100 Habibs?
No, he's too small. John Jones because he's big.
6'4",
I think 100. I think 100 John Jones. That's the closest you're gonna get. I think 100. No, sorry, 100 John Jones does it. I think he kills him.
Bro, right?
By 100 John Jones.
100 John
He's
Jones,
almost
bro.
a gorilla.
Yeah.
He's almost a gorilla. Fuck. And all the technique that he has, bro. Like he knows how to kill someone easily.
Yeah.
100 John Jones. Okay.
I think that 100 man could be one gorilla. That's what I think. I don't think the gorilla is winning, man. I don't care. I don't think the gorilla is winning against 100 men. After seeing this picture, this changed my mind. Yeah, I think 100 men is winning, man. Yeah, it sparks so much heat on social media. And then they said, someone asked, what's the equivalent of 100 female? You know, for men, it's 100 men versus one gorilla. What's the equivalent of women? And they said 100 women versus accountability. 100 women versus moral reasoning. 100 women versus rational thinking. It's all like stuff like that.
Rational thinking is winning.
What's the equivalent of 100 men versus one gorilla for women? 100 women versus rational thinking. 100 women versus accountability.
It makes you think about the clip you sent me about Peter Griffin doing a podcast.
Yeah, when he asks his friend, like, how many 10-year-olds could you beat in a row? And then he said, like, if you put me to a wall, I think I can fucking...
back up in the corner.
No, but how many
just,
10-year-olds
dead,
could you beat
dead.
in a row?
How many 10-year-olds? Until I'm too tired.
No. How many 8-year-olds?
Until I can't. Like I killed 1,000 and I'm too tired. Then maybe you're gonna start taking the advantage.
One's gonna choke you out.
Bro, like the guy's just gonna like dead, and then when I'm tired, then they can kill me.
Do you think the difference between a gorilla and a human is the same between you and an 8-year-old child?
And I think honestly you would get tired quickly. After you kill 10, bro, I think you're tired,
Yeah,
bro.
I think you're dead.
Like, you need to kick him very hard in the head.
I don't see an 8-year-old choking me to death.
No, of course not. But, like, after kicking the shit out of 10 8-year-olds, kicking them hard enough to kill them, like, after that, you're tired, man. Then they're gonna start taking you.
No, but answer my question. Do you think that the equivalent of a gorilla to a normal adult male is the same as you compared to an 8-year-old?
Almost.
That much?
Almost.
No, bro. I can take an 8-year-old lift him.
The gorilla, too.
And
he can take you by the head, lift you up, and squeeze your brain and throw you away, or take you and just throw you.
he can...
Yeah, I think so too. I think, bro.
That's crazy, man.
We're like children for the gorilla. Think about that.
So I want to talk a little bit about the NBA. Did you see Ant winning against Lakers in 5? And then you see Shannon Sharp saying, you know how he always does like this, that, Lakers in 5. And then Ant-Man was walking around LA. Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Superman, Lakers in 5. So, bro, I don't know how they brought Luka, no? Wasn't that supposed to be a big change?
But you know, like, look, I'll tell you what happened, man, okay? It's because LeBron is 40.
Yeah,
Okay. He's good, but he's 40.
Yeah.
He cannot play. He's fucking 40. And Luka, he's a fucking Serbian who likes to drink. And he's not in good shape, bro.
Yeah, he's fat.
Like, bro, you look at him play,
fat.
he can't jump.
Yeah.
Like he's insanely skilled, but he's not in shape.
Yeah, I know, man.
Like Ant is much more dedicated than Luka. Like he's more talented, but
Okay, but who else do the Timberwolves have?
they have a good team around them. Rudy Gobert,
yeah,
Mike
Rudy Gobert.
Conley, and Julius Randle, but like they have a good defensive team and they're more athletic and they run more. And like Lakers, they were like exposed by like LeBron is old, Luka is like not in the best shape. And Timberwolves, they play much more aggressively,
Yeah.
and
So-
they're much more
yeah.
younger and explosive. And
So what do you think about Ant-Man now? Could he become the face of the league?
no, he can't.
No, he can't.
No, he's not. He's not good enough.
Okay. Yeah. Golden State are leading 3-2 against
This
Rockets.
is Houston, but it's a young team.
Nuggets are leading 3-2 against Clippers.
It's gonna be Nuggets versus OKC. I think that's gonna be one of the best series.
Luka against no
Nikola
Luka,
versus
Jokic
Shai.
versus Shai. Who's winning the MVP? Is it
Shai.
Shai? He didn't win it yet, right?
He's gonna win it.
100%
Yeah.
sure. Who I think Jokic should have won it. All my
could've.
friends who watch basket a lot, all my friends, they'll tell me that Jokic was
He
better.
could have been Jokic.
Yeah, man. Knicks versus Pistons is 3-2 for Knicks. Knicks are our favorite team in the NBA because their fans, man, are crazy, bro. Their
can
fans
win.
are
They can
fucking
win.
crazy, man. I know in June it's the BMF title. Dustin Poirier versus
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway. Who do we got winning that fight?
I think it's gonna be like any one of them can win. I think it's because Dustin Poirier is his last fight.
Yeah.
Holloway's at the end of his career, so like they're gonna train hard and they're gonna bring it all. But it's more like a fight for the fans. It's like
Well-
it's gonna be for the fans. Like for me,
Yeah.
I've been watching MMA for such a long time, but since I've been watching Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway, they're like legends. But now they're like past their peaks. They're not anymore the best. So it's
Yeah.
they're doing that fight like just to like a legends fight, like a legacy fight, legends fight. It's just gonna be for the fans. Whoever wins, whoever loses, no one's gonna care. Like,
But
no
it-
one's gonna bring that up.
But the BMF title, what is it? Like, does it hold significance in the
Not
UFC?
really.
It's more like cool.
It's more core, yeah.
Baddest
BMF,
motherfucker, yeah, baddest motherfucker title. I hope that because Dustin Poirier, because he's really cool, like his personality, and I hope he wins it against Max Holloway. Recently, it's been Gamebred who has it, right?
No,
against
like Holloway. No, Justin Gaethje won it.
Against
then-
who?
Justin Gaethje won it against
Gamebred
no, against maybe Poirier.
BMF title.
He won it against Poirier. I
No,
think,
but the first BMF title it was Jorge versus
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz.
But I think he won it versus Dustin Poirier. Justin Gaethje.
How old is Poirier now?
Old, like maybe 35, man, 36,
Dustin
36,
Poirier.
37.
36.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
old for UFC.
That's old. What age do you become? Like, after 35?
35, you're almost done.
Yeah. And in the NHL, you see your Canadian fans.
Yeah, eliminated. But man, they have a lot of good young players. And
Is it a young team?
yeah, they have a very good young team. But I still think like I don't think they'll be that. I don't think like we need to lower expectations. I think they'll be very good, but I don't know if they're gonna be top.
What
They're gonna be
about
very good, but
what about Demigod? Demidov.
I think we'll need to slow the fuck down on calling him demigod, bro. That's fucking exaggerated, bro. Like
Yeah, I
the
know.
guy had, like he's good, but like yeah, he's not gonna be one of the best. I think
Are the Canadian fans the worst in the league?
like the best and the worst.
Okay, no. If you're not a
No,
Montreal,
Toronto. I think Toronto Maple Leafs are worse.
okay. If you're not a Montreal's fan,
I think
outsider, who would be worse, Toronto or
I
Montreal?
think Toronto are the worst.
Are
They're
more
the
like
loudest and
annoying?
They choke the more. I think Canadians like people like the team because they won the most Stanley Cups, and like it's the best. Like every year they vote for the best arena, and it's always the
Centre
Bell
Bell-
Center.
Bell Centre, yeah.
because it's like the atmosphere. Like at Quebecois, people are so passionate about hockey.
Yeah.
They care like so much a lot. I don't think they're the most annoying. I think Toronto Maple Leafs are the most annoying. I still think Canadians fans is because they're too passionate. Every year we're gonna win the cup. You know.
And it's the only team in Quebec.
Yeah,
It's the
and-
only team in Quebec. So like all of Quebec votes for.
Yeah.
I don't understand people from Gatineau vote for Senators.
But it's because they're closer.
Fuck that.
and-
Yo, Ottawa Senators, like I don't really watch hockey, but I tell all my friends who like Ottawa Senators, I tell them that the team Ottawa Senators has the worst aura. Like the city is
Now they have a good aura.
really
Yeah, now they have a good aura.
because the city is it's like
No,
the
but-
most boring city.
Yeah.
The stadium is boring.
But they have
It's
good
like
players.
in Kanata.
They have good players. And
Kachuk.
their captain is fucking cool.
Yeah, he's cool, Brady Kachuk. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
But
like he brings a lot of aura to the team.
maybe it's because I hate the city. The city of Ottawa is boring as
Yeah.
fuck, man. That's why maybe I felt like the aura, like Montreal, my opinion, is the best city in Canada. It's like so fun, so beautiful, and I feel like the Montreal Canadiens has a beautiful aura, nice aura. I feel like the Sens has like a fucking disgusting
they have
aura.
up and up, and when the new stadium is gonna be downtown, it's gonna change a lot. I think it's gonna be way better.
Where's it gonna be now?
It's gonna be right beside the Museum of War.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt? Who has the worst aura in NHL? Aura. Which team has the worst aura?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs because they never passed the first round of the playoffs.
They choke and they're so loud
and they have so many good players like Marner and Matthews and everything like that, but they never passed the first round of playoffs.
Did they ever win a Stanley Cup?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
But
like
in the modern days, never.
Never. Oh, yeah. Okay.
They always choke, and it's always the same story. And they always because like NHL is like weird. It's a weird configuration for the playoffs. It's you always take the same teams, or
because it's in the division now. It's not 1 to 8. It's like the division now. It's different.
Yeah, it changed like. Every like 5 to 10 years, but they always take the same team, so they always choke. And if you choke for a team, you're cursed. And
who has the best aura in the NHL? Like team, who has the best aura?
Montreal, bro.
Montreal is
Montreal, huh?
Montreal, bro.
It's
the aura is
like the guys from Pardon My Take.
Yeah.
One of the guys there, PFT, he's very popular and he likes the Washington Capitals a lot. And he went to Montreal to watch a game and he did a video like that's blowing up on the internet. He's like, bro, I went to Montreal, like, bro, like it's the craziest barn in the league because in hockey they say barn. There's like hockey slang, barn,
chirping.
Like it's the craziest barn. Like in this Bell Center, when a defender recovers the puck, people are like, because like Montreal Canadiens fans, they know the sport a lot. In other barns, like no one's gonna say yes, the defender did a good move, but like, and they vote every year, and every year it's the Bell Center. The Bell Center has the best atmosphere, the best fans, the most passion. They scream the most. Like it's the best place to play. That's what every player says. And he went and he was like, "Bro, what the fuck is this arena?" It's like it's the best arena in hockey.
They're
like,
so passionate, the fans.
They're so passionate.
Yeah, I always see them with the white towel, fucking
and
like.
And they cheer for everything. Like the guy recovers the puck in the defensive end, they scream.
Yeah,
like if they scored a goal, you know, like no other fan base does that.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. Ovechkin, all time, what is he? Top what?
Okay, I'm gonna go first. For me, like I talked to this with my friends, like for me, Crosby is top 3.
All time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
what do you think about that?
I know it's controversial.
You can't compare those two
eras.
Like they are so different.
Okay.
How they play. If you look at like how many points they did, Crosby is gonna pass Ovechkin.
Okay, but you're comparing both. But I'm saying that for me, Crosby, me it goes like this: Gretzky, Lemieux, Crosby. Fucking come at me, bro, if you're not happy.
I don't know, but I don't watch fucking hockey.
It's different. That's it. There's a difference of time when they played.
I know people will say like, okay, Guy Lafleur or Maurice Richard, but in the modern hockey, winning 3 Stanley Cups and every year.
That's Crosby.
Yeah, Crosby.
Oh,
okay. And he's the best attacking, defending. So he's a complete player. Mm-hmm. He's the best at attacking, the best at defending.
That's my point. That's why.
And it's been 20 years in a row. He beat Gretzky's record 20 years in a row. He scores at least 1 point per match. So he's consistent. He's the best attacking defensive guy. He's like, he won 3 Stanley Cups in the modern era, which is fucking hard.
Yeah.
And
it's like winning 10 in the old.
He never changes his salary. He's at 8.7 million.
Because his number is 87.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
Yeah. He never changed it.
He doesn't want more money just because of
He want a good team and he want to win.
Maybe it's like a
it worked back
good
then.
Guy, man. That's a good guy.
And you see, and if you ask NHL players who is your favorite player, it's gonna be Crosby.
Yeah, because he looks like a good guy.
Yeah, because he's just the guy.
Guys in the 20s, 25, like it's Crosby, but the younger it's McDavid.
I know, but when you ask the guys from the league, they even asked Connor McDavid, like at the 4 Nations, who's gonna because now McDavid's the golden child, like Jesus. They even say he's more talented than Gretzky, which fucking maybe. Like you look at him play, and they were playing the game the other day. They were losing 5-1 versus Los Angeles. There was like 10 minutes left. You know what McDavid did, bro? It was insane. In 10 minutes, he put the team on his back. He took the puck, digs 3 guys, scores. 2 minutes after, takes the puck, digs 4 guys, does an run. Like you watch him play, it's like he's playing hockey with children. It's retarded how good he is. I'm telling you, in 10 minutes, he did 2 goals and 2 crazy assists, like Messi level talent.
But that's why I'm asking because then I asked my friends, because I know Ovechkin recently broke the record, right? Most goals. And then I asked my friend, so he's got to be goated, right? He's like, oh, no, he's not that goated. But I'm like, but he just
No,
broke
he's
the...
goated. He's goated.
So,
He's, of
he's
course
top,
he is. Of course he is.
top what would you say, Matt? All time?
Top 10 at least.
Top 10, yeah.
Top 10.
Top 5?
Top 7.
Okay.
Top 7, yeah, top 7.
Okay, that's
I like
good.
top 7.
Because top 10 is really good.
There's so historical stories about
okay.
players.
And he beat it in, in less games than Gretzky also. So, bro.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but can McDavid be the greatest of all time?
In talent level, yes. I think talent.
Talent, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I think in talent.
More talented than Gretzky?
Not complete, but talent, yeah. Like
But
offensive.
Gretzky, I don't know,
Yeah.
because he scored so many points like retarded, like 200 points per year. It's like stupid. Doesn't even make sense, bro.
Yeah.
It's like 82 games.
Yeah,
So
damn.
like 2.5 points per game. It's like, what
yeah,
the fuck,
yeah,
bro?
that's
Doesn't even
up.
make sense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you see, like recently for Four Nations, they asked McDavid, who's going to be the captain? Is it going to be you or Crosby? It's like, Crosby, bro. Like, what do you even
Yeah.
ask that stupid question?
He's older
you-
and
you
yeah.
Because,
can't
bro,
remove
he's just
Crosby.
like the guy.
Yeah.
And in
Can't
recent hockey, Crosby and Ovechkin, bro, like, they even said that they saved the league because the league was dying.
Okay, yeah.
And then Crosby and Ovechkin came and, like, they were both young and they're like, bro, what the fuck? These two
Yeah.
guys are insane. They
Yeah.
saved the league, bro. A lot of people
Yeah.
say that.
So
It was dying, the league.
So Ovechkin is top 10 of all time.
He says top
That-
7.
that
I
was
agree
my-
with top 7.
Yeah, that was like my...
I agree.
Yeah, okay. That was like my most... that's what I really wanted to know. The episode.
So we did track.
Yeah, so I think that was pretty much
Yeah,
it. Pretty
that's
much
good, yeah.
covered everything. That was it, guys. Peace out.